The way it works is very simple. We have 3 esteemed judges who I'll introduce shortly. We're going to have 7 people pitching their businesses, or 7 companies pitching. Each are given exactly 6 minutes. I'm sure Lola has mentioned this to you, but it's 6 minutes and then we will cut you off. Okay, and then the judges have 4-ish to 5 minutes to provide honest, direct feedback. Now, the debate that we've had a number of times, because everyone here has judged before, these are experienced judges, okay? The question is, what are we actually judging? This is not who talks the best, okay? This is all about what you think at the end of the day is the most investable business. The one that's got a good idea, good market potential, something that you believe has the best opportunity to become a serious business. People say, oh yeah, but this is just a bit of fun, no one raises money. We actually invested in one of the businesses who pitched in Madrid. Yep, called Proper. Called Proper, right? Legitimate investment that both Gonzalo and myself have made with some other people into the company. Because we liked the business and what was happening. So people do raise money out of this. We've had many companies before have some funding. So, 3 judges here. We have Ryan Gallagher, the CEO of iVox, an experienced judge. So thank you very much for joining us today. We have Gonzalo Del Pozo, who is a partner at Tadium Investments out of Madrid and has judged 3 or 4 of these before, I think, probably more. And Joe Hanna, who is the CEO of the PropTech Group out of Australia and has also judged historically before in one of these conferences somewhere in the world at some point in time. So they've all understand it, they've all got a good experience, all of whom have invested in companies before, built businesses, so have both operational experience and investment experience, okay, at a level that I think is very appropriate for these guys from startups and moving up. Okay, without much further ado, I'd like to ask Healy, Hynes, to join us up on stage as our first presenter from Beagel in Ireland. The Republic of Ireland. Not the other one.
The right side of the border.
Okay, there you go.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
This should be 6 minutes, by the way, not 7 minutes. Whoever's running the clock, 6 minutes, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. As Simon has said, my name is Healy Hynes. I'm the CEO of Beagel. We're a Microsoft partner digital offers company. So, as we all know, real estate is the largest asset class in the world. If it wasn't, we all wouldn't be here, but for value-wise, real estate exceeds every single stock market and property market, stock market and bond market in the world combined. And it's an industry that has the top of funnel is a digital customer journey. Everybody finds the house that they're looking for online. But the problem starts when they identify the particular property that they're interested in. The whole customer journey fragments, and it goes into telephone calls and so on and so forth. And that fragmented customer journey has a myriad of problems. It's bad for the consumers. They don't really know what's going on. They don't have trust in the process. It's slow. It's hard to get from A to B. The sales are delayed, and interestingly, 30% of all sales that are conducted fall apart from an agent's perspective. So they start all over again. So there's massive inefficiencies. Plus, it's a data black hole. Nobody really knows what's going on because it's going on in multiple formats simultaneously. So what Beagel does is we transform what is the customer experience from this, which is a listing site, as most people will be familiar with it today. And instead of passing off that lead to the agent directly, we transform it into a digital ecosystem. So from making the offer to signing in, creating an account, getting offer notifications, placing their bids, and right through into paying the deposit into the property, we power that technology. So we go from the qualification down to the close. So effectively, we provide a seamless ecosystem that creates a customer journey online from search right through to close. This customer journey creates highly engaged customers who are more inclined to refer other people on. It also increases attachment rates, as I'm sure you can understand. It's much easier to sell somebody a mortgage when you know that they've just put down $20,000 to buy a house versus when they're looking around at pretty pictures of properties. So we're not the only company who's identified this type of a flaw in the marketplace, I suppose. Other companies have looked at it, but what makes Beagel different is we're an enterprise company. Our clients are portals, MLS providers, real estate franchises. So we're not working directly with the agents, they're your customers. We were talking earlier about B2C and B2B2C. We're kind of a B2B to B2C customer, but we do focus on that customer piece, and we have functionality for all the stakeholders inside in that transaction. And those stakeholders are important. The way we go about this is very, very different. We've built an open API microservices architecture, and our product is built on this architecture. What that means is that our customers, developers can customize the case use to their specific marketplace, to their specific regulatory environment. The agencies themselves can use the technology in whatever way that suits their existing businesses. We're not looking to reinvent their business processes. One agency may differ from another, but we ensure that they can get the same technology. This obviously allows us to get global reach, and it stimulates innovation across borders, because then our customers who are operating across multiple borders get the power of understanding of what's happening in those multiple marketplaces simultaneously. So we have an enterprise-facing product with functionality for agents, team leaders, brokerage owners, franchisors, admins like portal or MLS operators. And then we work with our clients to determine what the consumer-facing UX looks like. We don't build the UXs. That's your consumer-facing product. We're not a consumer-facing product, but we work with you to build that particular piece. And that's what's happening in Europe at the moment. We're onboarding a leading European property portal. They have 70% market share. And over the course of the next 6 months, we'll be starting off with initially about 50% of those transactions will be running digitally through our product. But that will be happening not only because it's multi-front end, not only on the portal, but all the estate agents' own websites simultaneously. So regardless where the customer actually lands from, we capture all that data simultaneously live. We're doing the same thing in the US. We're onboarding a real estate franchise. We're present in 25 states. And as you can understand, there's different regulatory environments in each of these states as well. But that doesn't really matter to us, again, because we're microservices. The clients can pick and choose what they need out of it. We came into the US initially through Mass Challenge. We were the first European prop tech to be taken on by Mass Challenge, and the funding that we're bringing in will be to fund the acceleration into that US marketplace. Our customers have used our technology, so roughly to date about 2,000 home sales have been conducted using our technology, north of $3 billion of bids. So they've seen their sales cycles drop by 50%, prices increase, higher completion rates, longer digital engagement. So from a portal's perspective, you're actually seeing what's happening from the search right through onto when people put the money down. And again, that gives you the ability to sell your customers up through the value chain. And again, from the agent's perspective, that if you're looking to get deeper into the ecosystem of the transaction, you can put this product directly into them and integrate them more deeply into your architecture. And as the top of funnel is being attacked by AI and so forth, by going deeper into the transaction, you actually build a better product overall. Thank you for your time, and I'll take any questions that you may have.
Healy? Thank you very much. Bang on time. Joe, you got the microphone. Over to you. You can go first.
So good pitch. I think I understand the business well. Good to see traction. I do have a question though. You didn't cover the business model. So how do you make money? So
the way we make money is we charge our clients a fee for using our technology stack. It's an enterprise level fee, so our packages start from 10,000 a month upwards, and we set 3 to 5 year service agreements with our clients as to what that is going to be over the period of time. We then have micro monetizations, which we're looking at as well. So it's like kind of the Ryanair model. You come in and you get your seat, but if you want a packet of crisps, you pay a tenner extra for it. So there are micro monetizations alongside that as well, that if the agents want to add something extra value onto their package, they can do. Like, for example, there's all notifications go out by email at the moment, but if they want WhatsApp notifications or they want this, that, or the other, they'll pay an extra couple of bucks on top of that. We're also working with Stripe to handle deposit payments. At the moment, the deposits have been done by regular online banking, but if they wanted to secure anonymized bank account details, we're working with Stripe to put a Stripe Power Gateway in, and we'll clip the ticket there on the deposit sales.
Gonzalo, a question?
Yes. what I was going to say. So how painful is it to so if I'm so how long it takes to implement and more or less as an average to implement for a customer, and how painful is it? Like
Yeah.
because these things at the end, when you have to you want to bet on technology, you want to bet on something like this, but you know that it's hard. No?
Yeah, the pain is in the decision. The pain isn't in the technology. The pain is in the people. So what we recommend is a 3-month onboarding period for our clients before, as part of that customer discovery process, understanding what their customer journeys look like. We have a sandbox environment where the developers can play around with it, build what they need to do. So we have a series of integration partners that we work with as well. So if the clients themselves don't have the in-house skill sets to build that integration, we have integration partners who can do that for them. But we say to them that these are long-term commercial agreements that we're building with our customers. This isn't a month by month deal. So we recommend a minimum 3 months onboarding. It can be longer. Like, for example, the European one I was telling you about longer, that's taken us 6 months to get to this point in time, because the agents on the other side that we thought were going to take longer to come in wanted to come in sooner, so they had CRM integrations to get done, and we were talking about that earlier on, about the pain that comes in there. So that all has to be front-loaded in, and the longer that the onboarding period is, the less pain that you have when you actually go live with the product.
Thank you.
Ryan, do you have a question?
Yeah, sure. I mean, is your better customer the real estate or the portals, and sort of where's the value more realized?
Yeah. So our customers are the enterprises at the top of the funnel. So they would be the portals or the real estate franchise groups. So from a portal's perspective, obviously the value is that they get into the transaction. So they stop becoming the brochure pieces like we were talking about before, the newspapers, which we spoke about earlier. They actually become transactional without having to get into raising $50 billion for Blackstone to go buying and selling 3-bedroom semis, that they can actually get into the transaction the whole way through without having to carry the load of buying and selling the units.
Okay, Healy, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Love the business.
Thanks, Simon.
Good luck.
Thank you.